We now return to TheoTown. Okay, so we need to get some industry into the city, and I think we'll just go ahead and start with the light industry of the farms. Probably end up putting that right back where I've got all this crap. If I clean this up, the pollution should go away. And I noticed here, we seem to have a little bit of a dip right here, and I think I just plowed roads down there last time. But I'm thinking that it is a little bit of a crater. Why don't I just convert that and make a lake? Since we really don't have any water on this side of the map, I will just create like an artificial lake here. That maybe, I mean, I don't really need to use pumps. These ground pumps will just pump it out of the water pumps will pump it out of the ground, so they don't need to be near the water. But we can just, I don't know, maybe have like a recreational thing here or something. Anyway, so I want to get a road going out here in the fields, and we're going to do that by putting a row of blocks back here. So before I let everything go, let's grab, say here, we'll have that connecting to there, and now I should be able to slice this in half. Yeah, I'll just have it go that way, but I will terraform. Okay, so now this, should that be expressway as we go out there? People are trying to get to their jobs? I think it should. I think it should. Now, with that in mind, maybe I want to make this a roundabout. Because if they're coming in from the expressway into town, they're going to want to shoot off there. Why don't we try that? I haven't put down a roundabout yet. Interchange. We go like so. Let's see. Yeah. Slowly. Okay, sure. Bam. Okay. There we go. That's more like it. And now, let's get that terraforming out here. Terrain. So from now on, the series is probably going to be pretty slow. Because, as I said, I would like to... How am I going to do this? There we go. I would like to do a little bit more decorative stuff and, probably go in and start doing crosswalks and other tedium. But I will let the game run slow as I'm doing that. But for now, I'm not letting it run at all because I need to build things, otherwise we're not going to go anywhere. So, expressway. Fast connection between two locations. That's not what I want. Okay, so it's barely, wait a minute, 1.5. Oh, it is significantly more expensive. You know what, country road works for now, until we maybe need to hook it up to something here. So I'm going to say, let's go down here, go right there, because I also want one coming right across here. We will recover the ecological disaster that this place has become eventually. A little clean up there. Okay, so I think I'm going to do a lot... Okay, well I can remove those. We don't need streetlights going out that way. So that's fine. Country road. Here. Can I connect that up? So then I'm going to build on the inside here. Now, what kind of fields and farms should I do? Obviously we want to go back to using this dirt road. Maybe instead of country road, I should just use dirt road. No, because if people are going to get on here to go to work, which they are, we want a little bit of speed. So let's say 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Start up with like an 8x8 to begin with, and then we can do just all sorts of fields and farms. Eventually, I bet I got to get rid of that. I can do that later though. Let's bring it a little bit closer, so people don't have to drive so far. And actually right there at the bottom of the hill, perfect. So first thing they do right out the gate. So let's come in here, let's look at remove fences, remove road decorations, there we go. And we'll just take out all of those streetlights going out into the country. Maybe even here too, I don't know. And then we will come in and grab, not that, farm, there, geez, stick to it. Farm, okay. So let her rip. I suppose now I can also connect these up too. Oh yes, I wanted to do another thing with the road. Let's go back into country road, and these little one-ways here are still going face. Okay, pause for a moment. Gotta remove the road. You know, actually, right there is fine. It's just these ones. I want people to be able to turn there and sit, because I mean it's kind of a roundabout otherwise. Whatever. Country road. That'll work fine there, and then we'll go back to the one-way road. Okay, so now these don't have lights on them, I guess because it's only a three-way intersection. That is fine. Should I? Well, okay, there's another thing I want to do here. I'll let that run slow. Let us remove, let's remove that, and that. Put the pavement back in just a little bit tighter. Alright, you gotta connect up the road. There. And now I can put in, was it a park? Was it a medium park? Sure. I'll just tighten that up, and we'll deal with some things here. In fact, why don't we go ahead and continue on with the pavement. And maybe we'll make a parking lot on that side too, just kind of for the symmetry of it, and we can knock some things out. Maybe line that with tree or fence. God, every time. Decoration, parking lot 2. It goes this way, correct? Sure doesn't. There we go. Okay, so yeah, let's also get in here, remove the road decoration, and then come back and put in, you know, we also need to be putting those in. Why don't we also put in a couple parked cars? Decals. Use with line only. Use with line only. I don't know what that means. Right. Road decoration. That's where it is. Road decorations. I will probably not. Bicycle crossing. I will probably not do this for everywhere. I like that it auto-orients. On camera, whenever I'm bored, maybe I'll go in here and do that, but I think that would be a pretty nice thing to do, especially in like a busier downtown area. Speaking of busier downtown, I will need to keep an eye on traffic, which can't be too terrible right now. So something like this, surprisingly few 3x3 buildings here, so I'll probably end up putting, I don't know, I guess I could put a school there, but I don't really like that with the double parking lot. Oh, church. A church can go there. Are they going to need that? Health. They'd like health care first. Reasonable. Public service. Actually, all the services should be put down. Otherwise, we're going to have some issues here. Now, big ol' hospital? Why not? Okay, so that's a 4x4 building. I could put it in there. You know what? That is fine. That will actually be fine. We'll put it down kind of here. Let's give our children some education. Okay, I'm working on it. Anyway, yeah, hospital first. Big old hospital downtown. Sure. That should cover us for quite some time. Oh, yes. Oh, you're missing a little bit of water out here. You know what? That's fine. It'll be fine. Actually, it won't work if it's not, right? We'll get to it. Gas plants, where are we at? 5%. Let's go ahead and lower this down. Well, this one could go down to 0, right? Because we're only going to need the one. I'm going to let this run for just a tick. A couple days. Okay, 1 day is fine. 12%. So now we can come in here. We'll lower this, say, like 50%. We'll save ourselves a little bit of money. 44%, whatever. Let this run for a day. Click on it again. 27%. Shit, we can keep. I should focus on expansion. Where are we? Some more commercial would not hurt. Very well. Come on. And immediately. Push it. Quite a bit of traffic out there right now. So yeah, I don't want the fields all crisscrossing with roads and whatnot, so I will have to be more mindful. Is this transportation is just a big sticky? Which again, I mean, a big old expressway line would be good, but it's very expensive. We'll hold off on that. Surprisingly, yeah, it's just a little bit more of everything. So why don't I go ahead, we'll just go like that and that. We'll drop a park. Don't really need a tree park back there. How's the water? That's just a 1. I don't really have anything for a plaza there. Oh yeah, beer garden. Ooh, hey, you know, that's fine right there, right? I mean, it's not going to cover very many people. That's fire. I forgot to put down the rest of my services. That's on me. A main fire station for downtown. God damn, that's huge. That is big ol'. You know what, though? We could put it back here, and that would cover a sizable chunk of that map. It would not cover expansion down here, but it would be sort of the downtown fire department that would cover pretty much like any industrial and farming stuff out here. Alright, you know what, I'll do it. Not at 80,000 though, that is going to be all of my money, so I guess we're going to have to go with the smaller fire department. Well, maybe we will have to settle for a small one. I wonder if this works. Probably not, it's going to have a connection to a road, I'm sure. Alright, well just for now we'll put down a tiny one, we'll expand it out later. I'm sure we will also need police, so we may as well get that going. Tiny police department that'll cover everybody for a while. Just trying to think, maybe it'd be better served pushing it further down this way. I just don't know really where to put it. Could put it like right at the corner there. Now I've also got to be mindful of its spread. It really doesn't have much spread, so I'll just put it here for now until I get the big police department. But we need to be earning some money again, which is not happening. Okay, and just like that, it's taken care of. Good. Back on the industry. We better dispose of this rubbish. What rubbish? Oh, give me a break. People will be fine for a while. dirt road. Stretch that out to 9. We're going to have to demolish some of that. $3,000. Farm. Not sure how far to take this. Probably a few blocks out. So I'm going to want another couple one-way parallels. Putting down that weather control might be nice for stuff like this. Okay, got lots of farms. Hopefully they'll start bringing people in. We've got plenty of residential zone here. Speed up just a tad. What are people unhappy about? Transport. Transport. Okay, well, maybe a taxi hub would be good, or a bus depot would be good. Like, I'm not really sure where. Maybe just getting to their jobs is what they're complaining about transport-wise. That is a tiny little roundabout that seems to be seeing a lot of traffic, which was kind of expected, but maybe I need to expand that. I mean, that is a heavily trafficked area. In fact, I bet if we look at this, it's still not bad. I mean, it is heavily trafficked. There's just not a lot of traffic here. We have less than 1,000 people in town. All right, and I did want to put down stuff here. Maybe I should just put some trees there for now. Rainforest. Let's just put in some spruce trees. Yeah, that wasn't terrible price-wise. But eventually, I'd like these to expand into that area. Hopefully they can do that. I suppose one thing I could do is I could take out a chunk and then just put like a parking lot back there. So behind the store parking lot. Oh, coming up with more demand again. People want to keep going out to those farms. Give our children education. Right. Well, at 50,000, education. So yes, I could put that here. Its radius is not very big. But if I'm going to do that, I need to take some of these out so that we can have a nicer area. Public sport. We need at least a basketball court. So I'd like to maybe have a 6x6. Well, what is it? It's 3, so it would be 5. So I could put something. Actually, I could put it right here. That's not going to cover very many houses, though. It needs to really be central. What do we have this way? 2, 4, 6. So then I could do that and a. We're going to have to terraform. I could do that and a parking lot. And that might work out. But it should be somewhere. Well, I mean, so like if I do this, I'll stay within the 5. And then we'll kind of cover maybe down here. I do kind of want these to be denser. Well, so why don't we build it over here? And kind of make this, well, it's heading towards industrial. Wouldn't really be. I'm trying to garden this again. I'll just make it here. Road, country road. Let's put this on 2. Go slow. So what are we thinking? Break this down into 5x6 blocks, or maybe 5x8 blocks? I guess we can continue the 5x6. At least for a few more. Eventually, I'm going to want to break out of that. Do a one-way road to continue that. So now, let's bring that School, that's not it. School, that's not it. Service, Jesus. Okay. So yeah, that should probably be right over there, so we're at least getting something. And we'll do public sports, basketball field. I just realized it's going to be a little... Oh, whatever. We'll build it here. Road decoration... Fuck, I never remember where this crap is. They really need to get on the ball with unifying that a little bit better. So... What does this do? And I'll never fucking remember this either, apparently. That's going to be kind of an awkward little parking lot. And realistically, even that's not terribly good looking. Like, if I wanted it to be more like an actual parking lot, I would then also have to put like the black dirt road that has no marks on it on that side. I'll consider that. I'll hold on to that idea for a little bit later. Right now, though, okay, we are looking at a little bit of dense or medium wealth residential. Let's continue this idea. Country road. Oh, you know what I've not done? Where are my waters? Right. Continue that there, and then we will add more residential. How about a park? I want to add a lot more green space this time around. The tree park? That's not big enough. Ooh, is that the biggest I can get for a medium park? Well, okay, yes. So they didn't make many choices for the medium parks, unfortunately. Alright, never mind. Transport still remains the biggest thing, so maybe I should get that taxi thing in here. I mean, it doesn't matter though, that's the thing. Like, we don't see that, that's just their lowest happiness, but it's not like it's a huge impact. Decorations. We would probably want, ooh, hey, school zone. We put that, what does that even look like? I don't even know what that is. What the hell does that even mean? I don't recognize that symbol at all. Must be a European school zone something or other. But what I wanted to do was put something like a crosswalk just for the kids to go to school. Okay. More of this. So we are going right up against that. I think I'll go ahead and just put a dirt road in there. Should it connect? I mean, it can. Wouldn't really hurt, maybe, to do that. Yeah, we'll get to the roach. Why don't we just not? Why don't we just not? We'll bring it right up against the edge here. You'll have to come down the hill to get to wherever you're going. Then I'm going to pause this. We're going to come in. We're going to grab some farm. And hopefully... So I can zone it and then get rid of the zone, right? Because I want to get this all in one big zone so that it actually... Well, it doesn't matter. Never mind. Because as we see, it cuts itself up anyway. Okay, but then... Remove tunnel, remove zone. There. That's not industrial. Don't do that. Don't do that. Stop it. Alright. Let's see what develops. Immediately. That's good. I do like the idea of foresting the area, though. And I don't really plan on building anything along this wall, so why don't I do that? We'll come in here, grab a little bit of terrain. I gotta watch my money situation. Lindens? I don't know, fir trees? I kind of like the fir trees. What difference do we have here? Just a bunch? Random. I will go with random. Thank you. So now we at least have sort of a little buffer. It didn't cost too much money, so that's good. Okay, it's probably going to take a considerable amount of time to get back to where I was, based upon what I'm seeing here. That's okay too. How did that happen? Sorry. Less than 1,000 patients out of 32,000. What is this? Okay. We can turn down your funding by a lot. By at least that. By even more than that. That's better. And will help me start gaining my money a little bit more. I cannot believe, though, the huge hospital still is not getting this. That's actually a very terrible place for that. Because we're not getting residential. We're spending a good chunk of it on commercial, actually. God, that's an expensive mistake. It's a very expensive mistake. It's a $36,000 mistake. I will move that so it's actually more effective elsewhere. But I do think... See, now we got medium wealth industrial. How does that happen? I didn't have medium wealth industrials. How do I get medium wealth? Same way as the rest of it? Putting parks and decoration out here? Oh boy. Oh boy. Is there like a four-way stop decoration or... Traffic lights. Mini roundabouts? That looks paved though, that doesn't look like dirt. We might need to reconsider only dirt roads here. Oh, it's just jammed. There's just a jam right here. finally deleted some of those. Yeah, there's gotta be... I mean, there's this for yields. Give way. Too much traffic. Yeah, okay, now we're coming up against it. Alright, well, so much for that. I guess I could put another, like a dirt road. Oh no, this is a dirt road. It's going to be the same speed. Just another, like, country road or something to give other options for getting in here. This dirt road isn't working out for me. But I do also need to be expanding my city anyway, so maybe we'll push out a few more blocks and get some more roads in here. That is a huge amount of traffic. And it looks like it's actually farm vehicles, too. Like, some of these might be people's cars that they're going to work, but a lot of this is actually industrial traffic coming through there. So, yeah, I mean, maybe even just connecting that dirt road there after all would at least give us another pathway in there, and would probably help a lot. But anyway, I'm going to end this one here. I'm going to read up a little bit on, like, influences for how to get that. I mean, I think I should probably just read a lot of the documentation that I've been ignoring anyway. But, yeah, need a little bit more commercial. Probably put that in front of that, and maybe I should make that residential. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I will see you next time.